The person who organised those protests, David Handley, will talk to him in an hour or so. In the meantime, let's talk to Graham Vidler, who's the Chief Executive of the Confederation of Passenger Transport, joins me as you see. Graham, welcome to you. You speak for public transport, which in its own way must have been affected by rising fuel prices.
Yes, we speak for the bus and coach industry across the UK. And like everyone else in the economy, we're grappling with the rising cost of doing business. Diesel prices up by 50% over the last year and over 10% in the last 6 weeks alone.
In terms of the members you represent, Graham, how much of those rises are they passing on?
As little as we possibly can, and we're protecting customers from those price increases wherever we can. So bus fares, for example, have gone up by much less than the rate of inflation this year. Coach fares we're trying to keep down as well, but there are areas such as contracts with local authorities for home to school services where operators are tied into fixed price contracts, which are proving really, really difficult to fulfill in a sustainable way.
That poses real difficulties, doesn't it? If you're running a bus company, you do contracts with the local authority, schools, whatever it is, and you're tied to a price when the cost of diesel was a fifth less than it currently is. Boy, that's a problem.
Yes, and what we're trying to do is work very closely with local councils to share the burden. And across the country, in Essex, in Devon and in Northumberland, we've reached agreement with local councils where we share the burden of those rising costs by putting a limit on the amount of fuel duty that we need to pay, and the local authority meets the rest. So those sort of examples can be really, really helpful in sustaining those valuable school services over the coming few months.
And well, we'll see how those coming few months pan out, and particularly the wholesale fuel prices and whether they get passed on to the people who are filling up their tanks. Graham Vidler, I appreciate your time. Thanks very much indeed. Let's turn to